Everybody, welcome back to Heavily Books, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
And I got this cup after me and Austin got married. It says just married. So, because you're like, what? I'm moving stuff. I'm sorry. Okay. Whew. Okay. If we yawn throughout this entire episode,
You're
sorry.
welcome.
So, you'll just have to yawn with us, I guess. Somebody wouldn't go to sleep until 12:30. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't Austin. So, and then I had the nerve to wake up at a normal time. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm so tired. Okay. So, I'll beat you up. Give me your lunch money.
I'm so scared.
Oh, man. Exciting news on the house front. Tomorrow, somebody, by the time you watch this, though, it'll have been the floor should be done, hopefully. But tomorrow, somebody's going to come and start putting our new floor down and everything, so that means we're closer to getting our furniture back.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think you're gonna like the floor. It's a lighter color. Excuse me. When we get that AC unit before you leave, I can actually show you sort of where it's at. Okay. And I think it's gonna brighten up the living room. I'm excited. So
sounds good.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. Okay. So, whoa. I like your phone case. I think I've already said that, but I like it.
That's okay.
What have you... It's very cute. Have you finished since the 29th?
I finished Queen's Road.
Yay!
And I think I was confused about how many are in the series. There may be 2, but she's writing another book, and I guess I thought she was working on another Queen's Road book.
Right.
But it's not Queen's Road, so
okay.
I actually don't know if this is the only Queen's Road or if the second one that she wrote is also Queen's Road. I'll eventually find out because I will read the second one that she has out, but I don't think it's a trilogy.
So it might just be a duology, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it might just be one. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll have to look it up. My phone's almost dead too, so.
You and your dead phones.
I know.
Dead and dying phones.
We didn't plug it up on the way down here, and we were listening to what we're currently reading, so.
Oh, that's exciting.
So we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, Queen's Road is the only thing I finished. What I did like about it, even though it was a zombie book, and that's not usually something I read.
Mm-hmm.
And she has mentioned this in her post. Actually, just recently, she's like, Queen's Road was never supposed to be about zombies. It was about the people.
Yeah.
That, the lives that are in between the zombies. So it is a fast-paced book because they're constantly being attacked.
Right.
But I did feel like when I was listening to it that it was more about the relationships of the people within the community, more so than about the zombies.
That's good to know.
So
I actually like that about those kind of books.
Mm-hmm.
I like for there to be something crazy like that on the side,
Mm-hmm.
but it to be more, I guess, focused on.
Yeah, so the zombies were like a team building exercise. So like, how
that's a funny way to put that.
What they have to do to survive
in
this new apocalyptic world.
Right.
And who to trust and how to go about doing things and getting things done, and who's best suited for this job in the neighborhood and who's best suited for that job. And it really was a lot of like teamwork and almost like they became a family instead of just neighbors.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was well done. I think I would rather have read it physically than listen to it. But I might have, who knows, I might have gotten the same sense. Like, it's just, I don't know if it was how it was phrased or how it was read that made it sound like overly sappy. And I'm not huge on
Yeah.
overly sappy stuff. I am a sappy person. And I am a, like a romantic person and everything. I love that stuff, but everything shouldn't sound like that to me.
Yeah.
And it sounded like that when she read. And I don't know if it's because of her reading style or because of how it was written. So, I would like to go back and physically read that book as well. Just to see if I got the same feeling from it.
I'm willing to bet it'd be different.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it usually is different. But anyway, I liked it.
I feel like you probably would have liked it probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you had physically read it.
I think so.
Yeah. Were the zombies, was it gruesome at all for you?
I mean, some of it was kind of gruesome, but it wasn't as descriptive as that book that we read about the hunter and the woodsman, I think.
The Wolf and the Woodsman.
Yeah.
Yeah. By Ava Reid?
And that was a good book, but I don't think it was as graphic as that, but there were some kind of graphic things, like, I guess, gruesome baby, but I mean, it was descriptive, but it wasn't like terrible.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the zombies, there were 2 different types of zombies. They called some of them runners and some of them crawlers. So, I guess the ones that were more spry could move faster, and the ones that had been injured more so before they died or whatever could only move so fast that they were called crawlers. Yeah. And I think they also actually crawled.
Right.
So, anyway.
You never watched The Walking Dead?
Nope.
Really good.
Zombie.
I mean, it's gory.
Yeah.
But it's
again, that's
such
not my
a
thing
good
either.
zombie world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the later seasons get a little crazy, which a lot of things do with a lot of shows like that. It's hard to keep it going for so long without it getting a little weird. But yeah, really good zombie.
Maybe one day. One day.
It is bloody and gruesome, but
I don't have a strong stomach, guys.
Okay. It's okay, Becky. That's nice though. So you would read another zombie book?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if the next one is still a Queen's Road book, you're excited to read it?
Yeah, I would. I like the characters. There were no characters in there that were like, oh, why are you a protagonist?
Yeah. That's good at least.
And I thought that they were kind of normal characters, people that you would actually know in real life.
Felt realistic, relatable.
Yeah, they were relatable. And the bad guys were sufficiently bad. So, well done.
Yeah. Well-rounded. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I don't know. Sometimes I go back and forth about wanting to read a zombie book, and then I get worried I'm not going to like it. And the ones I have read, they just haven't been what I wanted them to be.
Yeah.
They're fine for what they are, but they're not. They're just something that's missing. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And that's all you've read?
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure. Cover that.
Yeah.
I've read 2 things. But don't get too excited. One thing is a graphic novel. So that's why I've read 2 things, because it was so short.
Yeah.
The first one was I finished The Girl in the Painting.
Oh yeah.
The day we recorded.
How did you like it?
It was pretty good. I definitely want to read more by him. Yeah. Okay, I was trying to remember how it ended.
How did you like the back and forth?
I liked the back and forth.
Did it make sense what I was saying when you read it?
About
how you're in present until a certain point, and then you go to the future, and then you come back.
Yeah. Yeah, it made sense, and I think I finished it on audio. So I kept going back and forth between reading it on my Kindle and then listening to it on audio, and excuse me. That was weird. Because I got a notification right at the same time But maybe they're connected. This thing does connect via Bluetooth. Let's just turn on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Just in case. Whoa. I like when books go back and forth that way. What was I saying? Was that what I was saying?
Yes.
Okay. So sorry. Get distracted. I enjoy that. And I love when you're starting here and you're moving back and forth on the timeline to get to this point where it all makes sense. I typically always enjoy that. And that's always a good, like, I don't want to say like basic basis of a thriller because that sounds kind of rude. I don't mean basic, but like that's always a good place to have everything lined up, everything set up. Because it's normally really entertaining and you always want to find out what this like culmination event is going to be.
Yeah.
And yeah, I liked it. I was pretty suspicious of like everybody.
Yeah. I know when you were texting me, I didn't want to tell you when anything you said was right.
I know. And that's good because if I ever, this goes up for my other friends as well and my mom, if I'm ever just sending you messages about a book, you do not have to tell me yes or no. I'm right or wrong. Just be there with me. I just got to get it off my chest. I just want to throw out my theories in case I am right, because then I can toot my own horn.
Right.
Naturally. I can't believe, like, it's only been a week, and I might spoil it, and I'm such a hypocrite. Like, oh, don't spoil it for me, but now that I've read it, I'm gonna spoil it. I could see, I saw it coming that Michael was her father. Or, well, you then find out that's actually not true, and she doctored that. Why? How did she start off so dumb?
And then get so smart?
And then, like, pull this little trick off. And become such a conniving lady. Yeah, so I saw that coming, and then it was like, oh, just kidding. I lied to him. I doctored it. He's not actually my dad, but I needed him to think we were related so that I could survive. And I know Michael's like this like kingpin of this town and stuff. But and he's a psychopath, I guess. I mean, psychotic people don't think logically, right? So I just feel he like I'm supposed to be threatened by you. Why are you trying to kill me? What? Because you're jealous and mad, and like such a dumb man. But like, I saw that little twist coming, and then of course it slapped me back in the face. Like, no, just kidding. But I didn't see her burying him in the construction zone. Knocking him out and then burying him for what I'm presuming he was alive when he's just unconscious. But maybe
he's not now.
He's not now. He's long gone now. Buried at least 10 feet under, so I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh my gosh, Celine. We've taken a turn. Girl. Yeah. I would have liked to have figured out whose earrings they were, too. I think he just did that just to bother us. Which I know he mentions in the video, in our recording with him, that, that's just like a little tidbit, a little thing. Not really. I wanted you to wonder and to think and to be creeped out. And it worked, but I can't help but, like, I want to know so bad whose earrings they were. I need answers. But it was good. Brooke. I hated that her dad died.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of like in the air to happen. Like, you sort of felt like something like it was going to happen. But I still didn't like it. And then I for sure thought, wait, Michael did have something to do with it, right?
I think so.
It's not like
it's been longer
proven.
For me since you've read it.
I don't think there was like evidence, but
I think
they're all thinking Michael did it.
Yeah.
Stupid Michael. Really, he's just too big for his britches. Doesn't matter now because he's dead. But woo. And then I really thought she was gonna get Robbie to come help her. I really thought, because like
I
Robbie
think he was too afraid of that guy.
Well, I don't think she's scared of him. I think she stopped being afraid of him.
No, I mean I said
he was definitely too scared of that guy. Yeah. Because I was like, okay, maybe y'all aren't buddies. You don't have to be friends. But he's also terrorizing Robbie. So I was like, maybe Robbie, in that sense, is the only person she can trust in regards to taking Michael out secretly without Michael knowing. I don't know. Because I do feel like their situationship, once it ended, it was just like kind of abrupt.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of thought that he was going to come back just to like, just maybe distract Michael or trick Michael or something like that. Which is fine that he didn't, because Robbie needed to get his life together. So, and that's okay that he wasn't a part of that. So that he could maybe get his life together. But yeah, it was pretty good. I really want to read The Family Secret. I think that's the one, right? I kept saying The Family Upstairs. I'm reading a book called well, spoiler, I'm reading something, it's okay. Called The Wife Upstairs. But I think there's another books with something similar in that title, The Family Upstairs or whatever. I don't know. There's so many books. A lot of them are similar names. Yeah, so little time. So I read The Girl in the Painting by Mr. Caleb Crowe. And it was good. I then read, I wanted to read something short because it was the end of the month. And I was trying to like cram a little something in there. And since I have a Kindle Color Soft now, I can see colors. And which really makes it nice if you want to read something like a comic or a graphic novel that have colors on the pages.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them do, of course. Sometimes it's just the covers that have colors and then they trick you. But I found this one, and this was on Kindle Unlimited, and it's called Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees by Patrick Horvath. I might say his last name wrong. That's the cover.
Oh.
What pretty colors.
Yeah.
And then it's about,
wait, when did you start this book?
I literally read it, I don't even know. June 29th and June 30th.
Okay, because I saw this cover online, and I don't know how I got there.
Yeah.
Did you talk about it in last episode?
No.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you saw it on my story graph. Because if you go to the Friends thing, I don't know if you...
When was the last time? I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just randomly found that somehow, I think.
I don't know. You know, our phones are listening.
I know.
So, it was like, hey, your friend read this. Maybe you want to read it.
That's a little creepy.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Becky, you probably don't want to read it.
I was on my computer when I saw it.
Oh, interesting. And you saw this cover.
Yes.
I didn't even know you could do this. Make it bigger on Storygraph. I just found this out right now. Like, I'm always like, can you see that cover? There's so little.
That's funny.
But yeah. It was an awesome book.
Was it? Yeah. Was it pretty gory?
It's very gory. I'm gonna read the synopsis. When I hauled this a while back on my Kindle.
Oh, maybe that's why you did a haul and it was...
Because I definitely have read the synopsis once already on here. So that's probably...
Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Don't murder the locals. This is small town serial killer, upstanding citizen, and adorable brown bear Samantha Strong's cardinal rule. After all, there's a sea of perfectly ripe potential victims in the big city just beyond the forest. This is why you don't live in a city. And when you've worked as hard as Sam to build a cozy life and a thriving business in a community surrounded by friendly fellow animal folk, warm decor, and the aroma of cedar trees and freshly baked apple pie, the last thing you want is to disturb the peace. So you can imagine her indignation when one of Woodbrook's own meets a grisly, mysterious demise, and you wouldn't blame her for doing anything it takes to hunt down her rival before the town self-destructs, and Sheriff Patterson starts, literally, barking up the wrong tree.
Is he a dog?
Yeah. I think he's a bloodhound. Cute critters aren't immune to crime in this original graphic novel debut by writer-artist Patrick Horvath. Maybe Horvath. Probably Horvath. I don't know. It was really good. It was very short, quick-paced, obviously, because it's a graphic novel. Unless you have, like, a really long one, they're not going to be that long to get through.
Mm-hmm.
The colors, his illustrations, beautiful. Absolutely. He did such a great job. Like, it gives you a lot of misleading feelings. Because I feel like when you're reading it, especially if you had it physically, it's like, oh, this feels like a cozy fall read. And then, like, the murder happens. Then you're following Samantha, who to you as the reader, you know is a serial killer. But she's like, in this town, she's a hardworking citizen, very friendly. Like, she's not gonna hurt anybody there. She's actually very nice. And so you follow her, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, blood and gore. And I mean, like, pretty intense for a cartoon. So well drawn and illustrated, though, that I think you would be uncomfortable if you read it. Because I was like, wow, this is nuts. Hopefully a child doesn't stumble upon this thinking it's just a sweet, fun story.
Oh,
but then
no.
they are getting ready for their, like, fall parade or something, and one of their, like, elderly citizens who gets confused a lot and stuff, it's revealed that he was murdered and he was strung up on one of the floats.
Oh.
And it's pretty gruesome.
Sounds like a midsummer.
Yeah, and it was gruesome. And then she's like, oh my gosh. First of all, not cool. Second of all, they're going to start asking people questions.
Right.
And I don't want them to find out, my secrets. What I do every now and then. Well, she does once a month. She goes into the city.
Once a month.
And gets a victim. Just a random person from the city and murders them. So she's like, I've got to figure out who it is. So she does her own investigation. But, like, it's written so well. Like, the plot of it, for being a graphic novel, if it's a graphic novel, there's really not a lot of, like, dialogue, and, like, you have to see it to know what's being built up and everything, and, like, the environment and everything. It was so good. It was so good. If I felt like you could deal with the gore, I would say, Becky, you need to read it. It felt like I was watching, like, a thriller movie, like a mystery thriller movie. Like, I had to know who it was. Which of these animals in this small town was killing somebody. And it's set in the 80s. So it's like an 80s serial killer fall-esque story. And the characters are all animals. What's funny, though, is, like, they're animals. They're, like, like, they wear clothes and they go to jobs and, like, stuff. But then they have pet dogs. And then it's like, she's a bear dressed in clothes. She has, like, a hardware store. But where she goes to, like, bury bodies and stuff, there's wild bears. And it's like,
she's domesticated.
Yeah. So I think it was so funny in a lot of those little aspects, but it was really good. It was really good. I really liked it. I actually bought the next one on my Kindle for $1.99. So this one, I don't know. It's Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, and it's like the first one he wrote. And on here it says 1 of 6. But when you like actually Google them, or when you try to find them on the Kindle or in the Kindle store, it's like it's a standalone, and then the other ones are a part of a series.
Oh.
So it's kind of weird, but it's like the same characters and
Mhm.
same story-ish. So I think the next one starts with somebody looking for their relative who she killed,
Oh.
and they're trying to find out what happened to them, so it's leading them, I guess, slowly, probably to her. I've not read it, I don't know. But I thought it was a really enjoyable time for me.
Nice.
It was very gruesome, though. Yeah.
Heard.
That's all I've read.
All right.
Goodbye. Just kidding. What are you currently reading?
Still reading Job. Well, actually, technically I finished that. I just forgot to update it.
Wow.
And then I restarted in chapter 9 because I felt like I didn't give proper attention to the middle of the book.
It'd be like that.
Also, I didn't add something on here, but the book we were listening to on the way down was 3 Bags Full.
Yeah.
We are laughing as we listen. I'm reading, but I didn't put it in Storygraph. My bad. Knickerbocker's History of New York, Volume 1 by Washington Irving.
Another New York one.
Yes.
Very nice.
Not sure. I think I saved this one because I was looking for a history of the Newsies.
Mm.
So that's why it's a New York one.
Yeah.
And I was thinking something when I was listening to it. You know, the New York Knicks. I'm pretty sure they used to be the New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
And obviously, that's a really long name for modern times. So I don't know when they changed it from the Knickerbockers to the Knicks.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was interesting. So, yeah, I think I haven't been giving it the right focus or attention. Mostly because I don't know how to use my mom's Bluetooth. So trying to listen to it in the car with all the interstate noises to and from work, it's really hard to hear it. But
yeah.
I am listening to it, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
I have not picked up those books that are paused.
That's okay.
But that's what I'm reading.
But how far are you in 3 Bags Full?
Good question. I would say we're still not very far. But we have listened to it for a few times. Let's see. It says we have 7 hours and 7 minutes left.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to see.
I think it's
menu.
Yeah.
About this audiobook. Oh, I think I just saw it. It's 12 hours and 37 minutes. So
you're over halfway. Was that right? No, you're just under halfway.
Yeah.
I know you said 7 hours or something. I couldn't remember if it was red
we're close to halfway.
Yeah.
So.
That's exciting.
All right, I guess we are just because half would be 6 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's
funny. It's really funny so far.
Yes.
Different kind of animals as main characters stories than what I read.
Well, they're not murderers, but they're trying to solve a murder. So, and it's different from the movie, but not bad. Like to me, the movie's still super good. Like even if you liked this story, as a read, I think you would still enjoy the movie, even though they changed a lot. And I don't even know that I would sit there and go, oh, well, that's different. That didn't happen. I am doing that with the book a little bit, but
sometimes you can't help it.
I'm like, oh, they changed that. But I like some of the changes, or actually, I'll say this. I like that in the book, something that happens in the movie does not happen in the book.
Okay.
Because I bawled my eyes out when that happened. Didn't like it. And actually, probably if I had read the book first, I'd been so mad that they made that decision.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's very good. I again, still really enjoy the movie and am enjoying the book. So
yeah. That's good. I can't help but point out differences.
Yeah.
In books and movies. I try not to, but then sometimes I'm like, you know what do I care? I'm gonna see if I can do something real quick. Okay.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Thanks. Okay. You might have to
Edit that?
Yeah. I don't know if it picked it up.
I don't know. We should leave that in.
I kept I don't care. Honestly, I don't even care. I kept hearing something and I was like, is my phone connected to this? Because I felt like it was coming through here. Annoying. So just in case. Who am I? What year is it?
What are you
yeah, 3
currently
bags
reading?
full. I'm glad you're still liking it. And I'm glad it's funny and stuff. So I'm reading, what am I reading? I'm reading, oh yeah. I started on audio The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. I'm not super far. I honestly don't care a whole lot about it.
Oh.
It's fine, like it's good, but it's like, you can only read so many thrillers at one time without like getting a little burnt out and wanting to read something else. And it's like, mysterious girl moves in the neighborhood, gets job, starts infiltrating people's lives. Something's worried about her past, whatever. Yada, yada, yada. So it feels... I've never read this book, though. It might blow my mind. But I'm going to read the description. And you can tell me if it sounds interesting. I don't know. Meet Jane. Newly arrived to Birmingham, Alabama, Jane is a broke dog walker in Thornfield Estates, a gated community full of McMansions, shiny SUVs, and bored housewives. The kind of place where no one will notice if Jane lifts the discarded tchotchkes, I can't say that word, and jewelry off the side off the side tables. I can't say side tables either. Of her well-heeled clients, where no one will think to ask if Jane is her real name. Apparently I can't read it all. But her luck changes when she meets Eddie Rochester. Recently widowed, Eddie is Thornfield Estates' most mysterious resident. His wife, B. Yeah, they call her B. Why didn't you just say Beatrice? B. Drowned in a boating accident with her best friend. Their bodies lost to the deep. Jane can't help but see an opportunity in Eddie. Not only is he rich, brooding, and handsome, he could also offer her the kind of protection she's always yearned for. Yet as Jane and Eddie fall for each other, Jane is increasingly haunted by the legend of B, an ambitious beauty with a rags to riches origin story who launched a wildly successful Southern lifestyle brand. How can she, plain Jane, ever measure up? And can she win Eddie's heart before her past or his catches up to her?
They could have at least changed the names. That's Jane Eyre.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was another thing. I kept saying somewhere, flips the script on a timeless forbidden romance, but there was something like reimagines a classic, something like that. I read somewhere and I was like,
I can already tell you I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Because I like Jane Eyre and I can tell they've already...
they've already butchered it.
Yeah.
I think, did I read Jane Eyre? I don't remember. There was one I read. Yeah. I mean, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that it's just... Sorry, there was like a little fly. I just hit the table. I'm sorry. It's like just a basic thriller, and you're saying it's reimagining a classic. That gets on my nerves. So I could see why you don't like it. And having read and listened to the characters so far, it's like they're not
likable.
They're not that big. You know what I mean? Like they're not that pivotal. They're not classic level. Like they're not gonna go down in history as a class. Yeah, they're not very likable. So I don't know. As for this story, I feel like I read Jane Eyre. It's been a while though. I read something. I can't remember.
So Jane Eyre, if you've read it, this might sound familiar. She is orphaned, and she has to go live with family who are unkind to her. And I think she ends up, if I remember correctly, she ends up going to like a children's home, and she gets sick. And one of her friends also gets sick. Her friend dies. She almost dies, or it might even be a sibling. But I don't really remember that part very well because I've actually only read it one time. I've seen the movie a few times. And she becomes a governess when she becomes a certain age. She doesn't have any money or anything, so that's what she has to do is she has to be a governess. And she goes to live with Mr. Rochester and take care of his daughter. And they fall in love. And they go to get married, but his brother-in-law shows up from the islands where his wife was from and says they can't get married. My sister is not dead, and he has been holding her prisoner in the attic. He's not really holding her prisoner, but she's crazy. And instead of sending her to an insane asylum, which were terrible places in those days, he privately took care of her upstairs where she wouldn't hurt herself or others. She's tried to kill him and other people in the past, and she's tried to burn down the castle. And in the end, that's what she does. She burns down the castle, and he tries to save her, and she jumps to her death. He's disfigured. So then he's not married to Jane because their wedding was stopped.
I think I did read this.
And he sends her away, and I think, or she goes away before this injury happens, and she hears about it, and she comes back, and he's blind, but he knows that it's her when she comes. And
like she touches his face and stuff.
And in the end, she like stays with him and heals his heart.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think I have read, I mean, I know I have read that. That does sound very familiar, but also Storygraph says I've read it.
Oh, that's funny.
And I had this book. I might actually still have this book, or I gave this one to Emma. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But that all sounded very familiar, especially I remember near the end where like they meet up again and she's like, I love you.
And she still loves him.
Yeah.
He thinks that she won't love him because he's disfigured, but she does, because that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll probably just DNF the wife upstairs. I also read another old Gothic book. I think it was called Winterwood, and it's a similar premise. I don't know if it'll come up because it's an older book. Not that. I don't know if I ever even put it in Storygraph. I think it was called Winterwood. I might be wrong. Anyway, we can worry about this later. But it was like a similar tale. A lady comes to be a governess at a house and that falls in love with the head man of the home. And but she starts to wonder if things are haunted in the house, like she's hearing things and seeing things and things are weird. The servants won't talk to her and blah, 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 blah. And turns out his wife, same situation though, like she's crazy and is a harm to other people, blah, blah, blah. And so he's safely locked her away somewhere in the house. And then he tells her all that. He's like, I didn't want you to leave me, but this is the truth. And they fall in love. Everyone's happy. Except the wife who's crazy. Anyway.
But she wasn't happy before, so.
No, she wasn't. And I don't remember. I think it's called Winterwood. It's an older book. Not as old as Jane Eyre. So I'm sure it was probably inspired by Jane Eyre, but it's pretty old. Okay. Then I was like, what should I read? What should I read? How about I keep reading a book that I started? And that was A House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher. I'm actually 80% of the way through now.
Yay.
So yeah, really just starting to blaze through it. I think you would like it if you could get past the cursing. Because it reminds me a lot of, the humor when we read the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires.
I love that book.
That book was so freaking funny. I mean, it was, funny consistently until, one moment in the book. And then it was like, oh, we're not We're not having a good time anymore. And you could tell, I'm sure Grady Hendrix did that on purpose. For like the atmosphere and everything. So far at 80%, the main character who has been making me like chuckle has stayed consistently in good humor. And I'm sure it's a coping mechanism for what's going on in the story. But it's very funny to me so far. And it's not even that graphic. Like it's not, I don't think it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a thing with some like the Asian lady beetles,
Mm-hmm.
ladybug wannabes. There's a lot of them that have popped up, which icked me right out because we had a problem with them this past winter. Not this bad of a problem with them, but I can't stand them. And I'm so worried we're going to have them again this next winter. Anyway, let's not think about it. And so, like, there's some bug-related stuff, but it's not like nobody's eating them, you know? Like, it's not, like, really gross. And there's not been a lot of, like, bloody, gross stuff or anything. There's a lot of cursing, though. And at first I kept keeping check with it, you know, like, okay, there was a cuss word, it was a little bad, okay, whatever. There's been a couple where I'm like, yeah, you might have lost Becky on that one. Because that's pretty bad. So, I'm going to read the synopsis. A haunting Southern Gothic from a best-selling master of suspense. Speak correctly, Brooke. Mom seems off. Her brother's words echo in Sam Montgomery's ear. 2 characters named Sam. The murdering bear and this girl. As she turns onto the quiet North Carolina street where her mother lives alone. And it's also set in the Carolinas. Like the Southern Book Club's...
Yeah.
Oh, that was in South Carolina.
Yeah.
But... where her mother lives alone. She brushes the thought away as she climbs the front steps. Sam's excited for this rare extended visit and looking forward to nights with just the 2 of them, drinking boxed wine, watching murder mystery shows, and guessing who the killer is long before the characters figure it out. But stepping inside, she quickly realizes home isn't what it used to be. Gone is the warm, cluttered charm her mom is known for. Now the walls are painted a sterile white. Her mom jumps at the smallest noises and looks over her shoulder, even when she's the only person in the room. And when Sam steps back to clear her head, she finds a jar of teeth hidden beneath the magazine-worthy rose bushes. And vultures are circling the garden from above. To find out what's got her mom so frightened in her own home, Sam will go digging for the truth, but some secrets are better left buried.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She's probably been watching too many crime shows.
Right? I know. Yeah. It's very funny. It's not that creepy. It's like I'm not done with it. It might get a little crazy. But a big thing has just happened, and I have 20% of the book left, so I'm like, something else has to happen. It feels like something else has to happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that was pretty anticlimactic. So it's not very scary of a gothic tale, so it's more like a mellowish, I guess, gothic horror. Because this is a horror author that I've read a couple of other books by them.
Right.
And they were sufficiently creepier than this one, which is fine. But,
the last 20% is where the crazy stuff happens.
I know, it really could it could be up in the fan from here on out. Actually, something else did just happen. I can't tell you, because it's bizarre and a spoiler. But I actually did just end a chapter and start a chapter with something else happening, so I haven't dived into that yet. Dove into that. Divin. I haven't divin.
I think dived is correct.
So it's not like super scary, which is fine, and it's not super gross, which is fine. I like the Southern Gothic feel. That's always fun. The cussing is a bit much. It's not as bad as some stuff we've read, but it's when it happens, it feels a little significant. So I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't liking the wife upstairs that much anyway. I will probably just end up DNFing it. Because, yeah, just,
Like, I was disappointed in that Lizzie Borden book.
yeah.
But part of that, too, was it flipped back and forth between two different stories that
Mm-hmm.
apparently never come together. Like, what is the point?
Yeah, why are you flipping if it's not going to come together? That would annoy me, too. I mean, that annoyed me for you when it happened. So, yeah. I'm going to try to finish A House with Good Bones probably tonight. And I've got 2 weeks until the book club, so I don't have to read my book club book yet. Yeah. 2 weeks from tomorrow. So, there is something I want to probably start reading that I'm not going to tell you yet. And,
Okay.
And then, I mean, I want to read a bunch of stuff, so
Me too.
we'll see what happens.
Emma and I watched finally Seeking Persephone Ella watched it with us and with my mom, and my sister had seen it, and I was telling my sister I really want to see this. She goes, "It's so good," and she bought it on her Amazon Prime account, and she let me log in to watch it there
Oh.
because it's an Angel Studios production, but you also have to have an Angel membership, which it used to be free, but I'm glad it's not anymore because that's how they pay for doing new things. But
Yeah.
it is so good, and it's based on a book. And I was looking. Emma was looking at it, and she said, "Mom, there's a sequel called Courting Miss. What's her last name? I can't remember Persephone's last name. Well, okay, so she's the oldest of 5.
I was going to try to look it up, but I'm not being fast enough.
6. One of her brothers, this is kind of a spoiler, but one of her brothers dies in the story. But she has 4 sisters and another brother. So she's the oldest of 7. 4 girls. 1, 2, no, oldest of 6. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. Where does she fall in that? It's Persephone, Athena, Daphne, Artemis. They all have Greek names.
Yeah.
Evander, and Linus. Yeah, 6. It's crazy. I've seen it one time and I remember their names.
I know.
So Courting Miss whatever her Lancaster, I think is her last name. Courting Miss Lancaster. Well, we were watching Seeking Persephone and I was like, ooh, I want Harry to marry Athena. They don't even know each other. I just was like, he's single. He's like their best friend. He should marry her sister.
It would make me happy. Yeah.
So the second book, Courting Miss Lancaster, is about Harry helping Athena find a husband.
Right.
But he likes her, so he's sabotaging the whole thing. He's introducing her to terrible people. And I want to...
all the other men in the world must be awful. You just ate me.
So I'm like, I really want to read this one. And then I looked it up. And she has written one about every sibling. So there's one about Daphne. Then there's one about Artemis. And Daphne feels like no one sees her except Persephone. So she's really sad when Persephone gets married and leaves because she feels like no one else is going to pay her any attention. And then Artemis is the youngest daughter. And this part made me cry. In the movie, she's telling her, all the sisters are telling her goodbye. They're leaving the castle and everything. And she said, "But you're the best mama I've ever had." I cried so much. And then in the book about Artemis, she's being courted. So I'm like, we're watching all the siblings grow up and get married. Like, it's kind of exciting.
That. Yeah.
And there's even one for her brother Linus. He retires from the Navy and he meets this girl. And I'm like, this is so exciting. She has a whole series.
Yeah.
I don't remember the author's name.
You need to read it.
I'm thinking about skipping Seeking Persephone just because I've seen the movie. and going on to the next one and then eventually going back.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
I'm hoping, Emma said that they are possibly doing another season.
Yeah.
Where it would pick up with
the
courting
next.
Miss Lancaster. I'm hoping that they do that. I didn't want to take a picture. Seeking Persephone. Who wrote it? Oh, I'm on IMDb. It's not going to tell me anything. Seeking Persephone book. Oh, okay. The author's name is Sarah M. Eden. So, and it's set in like the late early 1800s in England, like it's the turn of their century, I guess. But it's like, I can't think of the name of the era that it's called, but it's the same era as like Pride and Prejudice and Regency.
Yeah.
It's considered a Regency novel. And it's so good. The series was so good. I don't know how true to the book it stays. But it was so sweet. I loved it. I was like arguing back and forth with the
I love TV. That. It's so nice when you can get that invested in some characters and like everything, because then it's like that's gonna go down as some of your favorites.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're looking for a good Regency read,
that makes me happy.
Seeking Persephone by Sarah M. Eden. So
nice.
That's something I'm looking into.
I really wish I could.
Oh, you're looking up that book?
Yeah. I swear it was called Winterwood. Gothic novel. Because there's another book called Winterwood that this is not it. Oh, I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one by Dorothy Eden. I guess I had a different cover, but it looks like that. You know, like it's old.
Well, what's the about the description or whatever?
It's very small. A woman on the run from her past becomes entangled in a family's dark secrets and dangerous inheritance.
Well, that wasn't helpful.
I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh.
Is that me?
Haunted by her scandalous past, Lavinia Hurst accepts a position as companion to young invalid Flora Marin. But something is very wrong at Winterwood, the Marians' isolated estate by the sea, and when Flora suddenly becomes heiress to a large fortune, Lavinia... This is it. I remember all that. Lavinia realizes that her charge is in mortal danger. It becomes clear that someone is determined not to let Flora live to see her inheritance. Then letters begin arriving from a dead relative.
Oh.
Do ghosts haunt Winterwood, or is this the specter of living greed? Determined to thwart the deadly plan, Lavinia risks her own life to protect Flora's, while fighting her powerful desire for Flora's father, Daniel, a man tormented by his own demons. I hear that plane flying right over us. Yeah, this was it. I don't know if I still have the book. I probably don't. But
by Dorothy Eden.
Yeah. I was hoping that would maybe have the exact cover I had. It may have been that cover. I don't think it was, though. I think it was more like that. No. Well, yeah. I feel like it was more like that picture.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing. Anyway, I don't know why I had it. I think it was my mom's or something. That's like the first Gothic story I read. You know, other than like something from high school, maybe.
Yeah.
But, that I read for fun because I chose to read. And I really enjoyed it. Borrowed with Prime Reading. What are you talking about? I don't have that on my Kindle. Anyway. Yeah, that was that book. I don't...
You
I don't
said
know.
you borrowed it, not bought it.
No. Well, I never borrowed it either.
Either?
This is before I even had a Kindle.
I never bought it either.
Yeah. I think it. It looks something like this, but I feel like she looked more afraid. She looked more like, you know?
Hey, you should be a book cover model.
I should. You're right.
I wonder how much you could make with that.
Oh, it was this one. That was my cover. I don't know what I'm going to right now. That's the cover I had.
Oh.
See, she looks
She
definitely
does look scared.
more frightened.
Yeah. You should hold that up so they can see.
I'm gonna save the phone and then send it to you.
Yeah. That's an even better idea, Brooke.
Well, you know what I should do though is go to my Kindle app, wherever that is, and to hold up a cover.
You should hold up that bear cover.
Oh yeah, Becky, that's what I'm doing. If I could get my life together.
Do you know how to use it?
SMH. Okay, there we go. Okay, you ready?
Oh, gosh.
Get out of here, bud. Nobody invited you. I might have to get really close. Oh, there we go. Focus. There we go. Cheese. Okay, that's probably fine. There'll be a good shot there somewhere. I don't know how I found this. Woo! I don't know how I found that book. I think I was just like Googling graphic novels with colors, in the pages.
And you found it.
Yeah.
Okay, we better go.
Yep. That's all I've got anyway. So.
Not trying to rush, but I am trying to rush.
Yeah. Who knows what we'll be reading next week? Stay tuned.
Okay. Well, thank you as always, Kindred Spirits, for listening and watching. It's wonderful to know there are so many of you. Brooke, we've got to remember to do this.
Yeah.
Imagine there's pictures and things back there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next week.
Maybe.
And also next week it won't be rushed, so maybe we can do a second episode about something. Because I might go to Ohio with my mom.
Fun. Okay.
So we'll see. And if I don't go, then we can use the extra episode for something else.
Right.
Anyway, thank you for watching and listening. And thank you for the Sideways Sheriff for everything that you have done for this podcast. And thank you, Miss Tracy, for what you do for the podcast. We thank you so much. If anyone wants to purchase any t-shirts or bags or anything, let us know. We'll make sure to get them to you. And until next time, stay happily booked.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.